On today's show, we learn about the new changes to the CTE Center, the Vase Art Competition, and a highlight on a local nonprofit organization. These stories and more on this edition of Open Den.
Hi Lions, welcome back to Open Den. I'm Allie Greenberg.
And I'm Michelle Qureshi. Our CTE Center is currently expanding its building as well as its curriculum. Here's Caleb with the latest update.
Many students of Frisco take CTE courses but are not aware of the expansion being brought to the campus. Principal Manuel helped shed some light on details of the expansion.
I'm supposed to finish the expansion in fall of 2024, which gives us a lot of time to kind of plan what are we going to be doing with those extra spaces. So we're excited about that part of it. So we're really expanding a lot of our programming, although we're putting in spaces for classes like graphic design, animation. We'll be adding artificial intelligence, which we don't offer in the district right now, and we'll be expanding esports, which we have one level, but the CTE Center is going to offer the second level of that. When we do that, move those programs out to the new expansion area, that means we'll have room to spread out the current programs we have here, like IT and computer sciences. So we have a lot of growth in many of our programs. The new expansion is just going to be kind of oriented around those programs that I just mentioned, so that we can just spread out in the current building. So CTE courses are really popular with students. They're fun to take, they're hands-on, and most of the time they're directly related to what kids want to do when they leave high school or when they go off to college. So I think that just opens up a lot of doors for students and for the district to be able to offer those opportunities for the students. We have internship programs, and when students get to do the hands-on experiences in the classroom, they're really able to kind of gauge, is that what I want to do for a career, or do I want to study that in college? So I think it's just opening up opportunities for our students. The district's growing, the CTE Center's growing, high schools are growing, but I also think the popularity of CTE programs have grown. It kind of ebbs and flows, like comes and goes, but right now we're on a high, and a lot of students are interested in taking CTE programming. A large percentage of students already take CTE at their home campus, and then they flow into our campus here. So we just have a large number of students interested in those program areas.
If you have questions, more information about the CTE expansion is available online. I'm Caleb Hames for Open Den.
Last month, 12 art students had moved on to state for their visual arts competition. Here's Ashley with more.
Rady art students have recently competed in the UIL Vase competition, which recognizes student artworks on the regional and state level. Here's some opinions from students who participated in Vase and an inside look on their artwork.
My artwork is called A Portrait of a Woman and is of my mother, and I really wanted to highlight the contrast of her emotions by using different values, and I liked my point of view because I kind of used my situation and lighting to capture a good photo. It took me about 2 weeks worth of classes to complete my artwork. I highly recommend competing in Vase. It's a good opportunity to show off your skills and gain feedback from the judges. Next year, I unfortunately will not be able to do it as I'm not going to be in art next year, but I do recommend it for anyone who would find it interesting.
I definitely think students should compete in Vase. It's a competition with other students, but it's also kind of a challenge to yourself. You get a juror rating, and jurors give you feedback, which is really good because sometimes they might tell you something that maybe your teacher or your peers didn't tell you. Also, I think it's really good because you get to see other people's artwork that's on the same level as you, or maybe some artwork that you think is kind of amazing that might challenge you to do even better. So it's kind of cool, even though it's a contest just between yourself getting the rating, you also get the benefit of being able to see art from all over the North Texas area.
Students who compete in Vase have their artwork sent to regional competition, and a set percentage of artworks with superior ratings advance to the state event.
The name of my first artwork is called The Lazy Glider. It's a picture of my sugar glider in a coconut, and I used contrasting colors to symbolize how I guess, intense she is and how just kind of a little demon she is, with her being red and yellow in the middle and the background being more blue and black. And my second artwork is called Exposure. It's a drawing of a skeleton in arbitrary colors, and for me, I wanted it to represent the vulnerability of people and how we have extreme emotions, and I portrayed those emotions through the bright neon colors and the wide range of colors throughout the whole piece. I'm really excited for my artwork to go to state. It's kind of always been a goal of mine for at least one piece to go, and the fact that both of them are going makes me extremely excited, and I can't wait for them to be judged.
This year, the VASE state competition will take place April 29th through 30th. Good luck to our Reedy Lions who are competing. Signing off for Open Den News, I'm Ashley Yarbrough.
The Frisco community goes above and beyond to help each other in times of need. This week, Allie highlights a local nonprofit that has made a great impact on our community.
There are many great nonprofits in our community. Today we look at Refresh Frisco, who helps provide hygiene products for people in need.
I got involved with Refresh and started the organization because I wanted to make sure the kids in our community had access to personal hygiene and that they not only felt clean, but they felt confident about themselves as well. Our mission at Refresh Frisco and Refresh Little Elm is to ensure that every child in our community has access to personal hygiene items.
The drive happens 4 times a year and the packs can last for 3 months.
We love it. This is our favorite day, even though it's freezing cold outside today. Our volunteers are having fun because we feel like we're making a difference in the community, and we're making sure the 1,300 kids that we serve are taken care of and that they have shampoo and conditioner and soap and toothpaste and deodorant. So it's wonderful. We have so much fun.
Not only does it impact the community, it also impacts the volunteers.
I've attended a couple of the distribution events, and just seeing the people that you get to benefit truly means a lot. And so it's something that I'm definitely glad that I've had the opportunity to do.
It feels good because we are really making a difference, and on days like today where we're actually getting those products into the family's hands, just it warms my heart because we need hygiene products, we just go and buy them, but some of those families, they don't have that option. So when they actually get those packs and to see them smile and they get so excited to get those, and it's really heartwarming, and that's the day, those distribution days that we work for, and it feels really good.
There are many great ways to help out Refresh besides just going to the quarterly packs.
I for sure would recommend volunteering with them. You can donate hygiene products, you can help them pack their products into bags, and then you can also help volunteer at their distribution events, which happen quarterly. So there are so many different ways that you can help out.
Thank you to Refresh for all that they do. For Open Den, I'm Allie Greenberg. Starting next year, we will be welcoming Mr. Cody Spahn as our new assistant principal. Make sure to give him a warm welcome into the Pride.
Reminder that Monday, April 25th, will now become an on-campus A-Day for all FISD students rather than a bad weather makeup day.
Open Den News is also active on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure to follow at RHS Open Den for more story updates and to check out our website for stories made by our newspaper team.
That's all for today, Lions. I'm Michelle Qureshi.
And I'm Allie Greenberg for Open Den.
Thanks for watching.
And remember,
Roar, Lions, roar.